This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on the keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
God. Oh, okay. I remember an apartment. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, this guy's crazy. Voice or whatever is crazy. Trying to brainwash me into edition of Stanley. I gotta find a way. What else do
I can't wait to tell this story to my co-workers, Stanley thought. How amusing they'll find it. Oh, won't we all just laugh and laugh at the time I thought everyone had gone missing? No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
I think this guy just misses. Maybe it's a... Yeah, like he's trying to force me into this role of Stanley. Nightmare. Maybe if I can figure a way out of here, I can confront the guy. Figure out what the...
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
If things went wrong. Yeah, I'm dying. Hey. Maybe there's...
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I have to try to think of how to get out of here.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Okay. Now if I go straight, see a way out. Out from the greenwash hellscape.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Might have. Sparks? This was here.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here...
Doesn't know where to go.
It's, left. Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake. No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Didn't expect me to go down here.
Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right.
Might have figured.
Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Whoa! I thought he was trying. Lights were on in there, and did you fit a? I mean, I guess it could fit. Man, that's a tight fit. Man would be escaping the generator. Have to drive perfectly. If they even little in a meter, like you follow the. Yeah, it seemed to have confused the guy.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler.
Huh.
Quick, Stanley, close your
Familiar?
eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely
Yeah, I'm starting to
unusable.
remember things.
How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning.
No,
And this time,
let's keep
suppose
this.
we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the
I
top.
think I know. Didn't want me to.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should
So
be...
he has control.
Or did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere or...
Didn't give me the chance to.
Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here
Gave me the
somewhere.
information that.
Okay, then. It's an
Very
adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Okay, this is.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Not liking.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Starting to remember certain.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Recommendations for the general questions about pilot.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes.
Okay, this is guidance. I don't know what the.
No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
What are you amazed at? Wow. Like I'm walking in separate section.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations!
Really want to give up that easy?
You put in a lot of hard
Not
work,
that I mind.
and it really paid off. So, good job. Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart. All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that? No, no, I'm down. We're leaving it up to the line from now on.
Lost control. Had to make a failsafe. Solitaire.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office, in fact, the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood. Cut the music, go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it
breathing it in.
and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Not breathing it in. Probably filled with pheromone, chemicals, something. Brainwash me. You can get control. Clearly lost control and you don't know what the heck's going on.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story?
And I saw it.
Is any of this ringing a bell?
Huh. I did all the way back to this. lost control. Even his little program can't even be trusted anymore. Also, I don't even know.
Oh, no, not again, Line. How could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Oh, he doesn't like me being in that. Yeah, a couple of ideas.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction? Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be?
Oh
Go
no,
wild.
I'm in one of these.
Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley.
He's trying to figure
I'm
out what to
ready
do.
for it. Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome
Seems the
new
line
story.
is sentient.
No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it. We should be fine.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I ain't seen.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Finder of the not using. Huh. Documents.
Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes?
Oh boy.
It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on.
That means I need to get...
I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean Did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So,
Broke the game as well, but
okay.
this is true. I don't have a lot of
I guess now we
time.
just wait. You know, I suppose in
I
some
don't have a lot
way
of
that
time.
this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination.
That means
so
I
I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we?
have at least two
Eventually.
chances.
Well, in the meantime,
Get out of there.